Yo, what's going on, guys? Crypto Kid here, coming at you guys again with another video, guys. In this one, I just wanted to make one final chapter to this Bidao video series I did real quick. There's a lot of comments on my last video, both on either spectrum, saying that they do think it's a scam, saying that and other people are saying that they really support it and are passionate about it. So I just wanted to address that last video. So basically, that video is just kind of exhibiting my frustrations with the ICO for Bidao. So personally, I'll be the first to admit it, that was my first ICO. So maybe I just didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't think to really read too far into the white paper. I just kind of glanced over it real quick, and I didn't realize that there are certain countries that couldn't invest in it. So I'll take responsibility for that. But also, I do think that it's Bidao's responsibility to put that out there front and center. If you're not from these countries, do not invest in this. And they should be geo-tracking to ensure that you're from the participating countries, because that kind of just protects its legitimacy. So I think that both parties are at fault in that scenario. But I also think that they're purposely doing that to take advantage of people from those countries. That's just my personal opinion, but I really do think that they're purposely kind of putting it deep in the white papers so that people just kind of unknowingly invest. And the other part that I wanted to mention, so just real quick to clear things up, I really could not tell you if this thing's a scam or not. I will tell you it has a couple things going for it with all the partnerships with Tron, Chainlink, etc., Binance. So it has some good partnerships, and it has a pretty solid team. So those are basically the only two pros to it. But the cons, one, they don't respond to emails. I know some people have said they do, but personally, I know me and I know a bunch of other people online that have sent a ton of emails. So I'm just speaking from personal experience that they don't really get back to emails all too well. Sure, they have a small team. Okay, maybe I can understand that. But the major thing they're doing is they're paying content creators like Altcoin Daily, like BitBoy Crypto, to put out videos encouraging everybody and all of their subscribers to invest in Bidao. So that's a little sketchy. That's a big red flag in my opinion. But what's an even bigger red flag is that they didn't even mention in the video that they are sponsored by Bidao. You had to look deep in the description. So you can understand my frustration when I see two guys that I trust in the community posting about Bidao. I do some reading up on it. It all looks legit. I'm watching the videos. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take $200 or whatever, put it into this, invest, whatever, and just kind of see what happens. And then it comes out that those guys are being paid by Bidao, and that Bidao didn't make it clear that you couldn't invest from certain countries. So that's basically my frustration with Bidao. Now, I'm not hating on them. Honestly, it looks like they're really going to solve a problem if this thing is legit. If it's legit and you're from Germany, say, go ahead and slap some money in there. Not financial advice, but if you're willing to risk that money, I really do think that that's not the worst idea in the world. But yeah, so I just want to put that out there. I'm not saying it's 100% a scam. I'm not saying it's 100% going to work either way. I'm just telling you basically my pros and cons of it, where I'm at, and why I'm thinking what I'm thinking. So that's basically going to do it for this one, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.